What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a match breakdown for y'all between me going up against a guy who's a wrestler entering his first jiu-jitsu tournament. Let's get into it. Alright, so the referee starts us off and we immediately go into hand fighting. Now here, because of my squared stance, he shoots in on a double leg and he's able to get his points. A single to a double leg, sorry guys. Now that wrestler strength, he's able to pry my legs off, and I try to sweep him from there from a half guard, but natural instinct, he does not want to be on his back, as he's able to soon pass my guard, and I work up to this turtle position. So from here, I just make sure I'm doing a good job of hand fighting, so I'm in no threat of a guillotine. Eventually, he circles around and takes my back, but no points because he doesn't have his hooks in. So here he's my momentum against me as he leans back and he's able to get his hooks in as well as get points. Now my main goal is to get my shoulders to the mat as well as corkscrewing into him. That way he's unable to lock in the rear naked choke. But he's super strong and he's doing a really good job of just staying glued to my back. From here, I'm just trying to make sure I stay calm and not waste my energy. Now he capitalizes and slides in the mount. And from here, I frame in his hips with my elbows to the mat, so that way he doesn't slide up for any submission threats. As I keep bucking, he's able to lock in an Americana, but I defend with the stabbing the mat technique. The key to the Americana is getting that thumb pointed to the ceiling, so I'm doing whatever I can to not let him flex my pinky or thumb, whatever you want to say. That way he has a hard time of locking anything in and potentially gassing himself out. Now from here, I just keep on bucking, but eventually the referee resets us in the center. So at this point, I know I'm going to have to buck really hard, but he does a good job of maintaining posture to where I'm unable to get an underhook, overhook to oompa sweep him, hit bump, or whatever. And he eventually goes into side control. Now here I try to use my frames, and he almost goes into north-south, and he nearly locks into Kimura, but I do a good job of stuffing my hand in my inner thigh. That way he's unable to turn my arm where he wants to. Now here we end up back in this turtle position and sprawl, and once again I'm doing a good job of hand fighting, and I knew he was gonna take my back, so I meet him in the end and wrap my half guard in. Now he's doing a good job of cross facing, so that way I'm unable to sweep him where I want to, because if I'm looking one way whereas I want to take him the opposite, I'm unable to, if that makes sense. Now I guess there is something wrong with the time, so here we're just kind of standing just for a bit. And now that I know his plan and that he's a wrestler, I try pulling guard and inserting my butterfly hooks, but he did a good job of pinning my legs to the ground, and he goes back in the Keisugatami. Now from here, he's trying to use like a camel crusher. It's what I've heard is more like a sternum submission than a joint submission. And he also is threatening me with that Americana. Now here, I try to use my legs to pull him down and make him look the other way, but the match ends and he beats me on points. It was a very good fight in my opinion. I'm glad that I lost on points rather than submission, but that's just me, and it just goes to show that I'm able to survive more and more in jiu-jitsu tournaments the more I do them. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to Come back for more. Peace out.